Thank you very much, me here, and good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are in the world. I was quickly looking down the list there, and oh my goodness alive, we've got people from every continent, from all the time zones, and it's just such a pleasure to be spending a Saturday evening with each and every one of you. I hope you've got your pad and your pen ready so you can take down copious notes of everything that you're going to learn from all of the speakers today. And I think it's very, very important we start right at the beginning, and that is with our business presentation. If you're brand new to the call and you're thinking, what am I looking at? Well, you're going to find out in the next 20 minutes or so. And for those of you that have been around a while, then do take lots of notes and keep close attention to the screen, because there's always the temptation to shrink it down and go do something else online, because you will see there's been some changes, because obviously we're now migrating out of pre-launch into our soft launch. So I'd like to ask each and every one of you a question, ladies and gentlemen. Have you ever dreamt about the idea of working from the comfort of your own home, sharing more time with your loved ones, receiving the recognition you deserve, becoming financially secure? How about traveling the world? How about traveling the world for free? Well, if you've answered yes to some or all of those questions, then I believe you're definitely in the right place at the right time. And this is the right company, because we're living in very uncertain times right now. You know, with the coronavirus and all that stuff that's going on, there's many, many people around the world, and you may be included in this, that are sat at home wondering whether you're going to get a paycheck at the end of the month, whether you still have a job, and how you're going to pay the bills. And this is, you know, something that happens many times over the last few generations. But right now, as we're presenting ASCIRA to you, you're going to see that there's actually an answer to that. And we can help all of our friends, family, and loved ones to secure their financial future by working with ASCIRA, which is the first company of its type, I believe, that's ever been invented in the world by this wonderful gentleman, Mr. John Sachtouras, who I've had the pleasure of meeting twice. First time he flew into London, and he met with me and my business partners, and Hugh Paul was there as well, who you'll hear from later. And we spent a day together. It was meant to be a few hours, but it ended up being a day. And you know, John's a very humble man considering what he's achieved. He was originally from Greece, and he emigrated to the USA 30 plus years ago with dreams as a young man of becoming an entrepreneur and a successful business person, and you know, maybe even a millionaire. And we fast forward today, 33 years later, and he's a legend in business. He's someone that has recently appeared in the new movie Beyond the Secret. Hollywood would love to make a movie about his life and write a book about his story. And he has done exactly what we're all doing together as we work together as one community. He understands management principles, strategic planning, leadership skills. He's developed teams across the globe with over 1 million members in it. And he's generated more than $1 billion worth of sales in one project that he was working with. And even though he's had all of that success, he is so connected with the people. So ASCIRA's title, The Company for the People, is exactly right. And I know you'll get to meet John very, very soon, and you'll understand why so many entrepreneurs like you and I are excited about working with John. And what he's done, really, is create a solution to the #1 problem in the world today, and that's the need that people have to increase their income and live a better life. And he calls his vision Beyond a Billion. Now, imagine a community with 1 billion people in it who are connected, a social lifestyle community where people interact socially, they're interested in lifestyle, developing themselves personally, and they all work together in one community across the globe. This is what the world needs to see today, a business that works as a social community. And we're going to do this with digital, virtual, and physical products. So we're going to be attractive to all generations, all different mindsets, who are all going to come together in one community and work together to make the ASCIRA brand, I believe, #1 in the world. Now, what John has actually done is very, very clever. He's combined 5 of the most topical, relevant, and future-proof industries that exist in the world today into one platform called ASCIRA. We have the social media advertising business that's worth around $55 billion US. We have direct selling worth 190 billion. We have leadership training, so online education, that's worth 366 billion. We have tourism and travel that's worth 8.8 trillion. And we have e-commerce, which is worth in excess of 29 trillion. And in recent weeks, that has absolutely skyrocketed because so many people are now purchasing from home. So when you look at that as an entrepreneur, you look at that as someone who's looking to carve out a new future, you can see that this is an unparalleled opportunity. By bringing all of these 5 together into one brand, we have an opportunity that I don't believe anybody else in the world is able to offer right now. Now, as with any business, there's launch phases. And it doesn't matter whether you're opening a coffee shop in your local town or whether you're opening an international multilingual brand like ASCIRA, you must be focused on the right thing at the right time. So our first phase is development of our global marketing team, and that's what we're doing right now. We've been doing it for a couple of months, and that's why if you're brand new, that's why you're on the call today, because the person that invited you on believes you have the enthusiasm, the experience, maybe even the expertise to help us to launch the ASCIRA brand locally, nationally, and even internationally around the globe. In phase 2, we will launch the ASCIRA social media platform, when all of our friends, family, and loved ones and colleagues can all connect together, much like they do on other social media that's out there. But they'll be doing it under the brand of a social lifestyle community, where we're all working together and we're driving forward together. And in phase 3, the company will launch its own 3D virtual shopping mall. And this is very, very exciting. This has never been done before. This is a world first. Imagine having the ability on your phone or your computer to push open those virtual doors into a virtual shopping mall and then walk around that mall and look at brands that you maybe already know and love and get introduced to new brands that you will, I bet, fall in love with as you move forward. There's already thousands of brands that are interested in this product, with over 500,000 products that would like to be included in this venture. So that's the end big game. But we must be focused on the right step at the right time. So now we're going to step back to phase 1, and that's our global marketing team development. Now we're going to do that by working together as a community and by using 2 core products that come from the ASCIRA brand. And the first one we're going to talk about is the ASCIRA Academy. Now we call this knowledge with purpose. We want to help you to convert knowledge into profit. Now this is an on-demand educational platform that's video based, that's available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, with content from the very, very best experts, influencers, authors, successful leaders, maybe even someone just like you. But we'll talk about that a little more later in the presentation. And ASCIRA Academy is destined to become the #1 platform in the world. And together we can make that become a reality. Now, don't be mistaken. This isn't like a YouTube. You know, YouTube's there and it's got billions of videos on it, but we've got to be honest about it. The vast majority of stuff on YouTube is absolute rubbish, because you can sit at home with your iPhone and record yourself and post it on YouTube doesn't mean what you're saying has any relevance, if it's topical, if it's of high quality, is it going to impact anybody professionally or personally? This is a system that will enable anyone that wants to professionally or personally develop to do it in the highest possible quality of content. Leadership branding, personal development, health, wellness, beauty, fashion, travel, lifestyle, languages, smart money, and much, much more. That's just a short list to give you an idea of what's going to be there. And to ensure the quality, and to ensure that all our customers and members are seeing the very, very best from the best and recorded in the best way, John and the company have invested a tremendous multiple million-dollar sum in designing and building their very own state-of-the-art recording studio in the heart of Dubai. Now, this studio, and I've been fortunate enough to stand in it, it was a building site when I was there, but I could see the vision of what it was going to look like. And John showed us pictures of what it was going to look like. And now we see today the pictures and the videos. It looks exactly the way that John showed us 3 months ago. The walls were lined with LED, filmed in 6K, production, editing, everything done under one roof. So we can put the world's best speakers, trainers, and influencers into the studio and film them to the highest possible quality and of content, so that when our customers and members see it, they're seeing something that's truly unique. And you become a successful leader within our community, then you could be in front of the camera too, sharing your story, your successes and your failures with the wider audience of ASCIRA across the globe. Our second product is the ASCIRA Smart Travel product. And when John was first explaining this, I've got to admit, I was a little skeptical, because there's so many websites out there today that claim that they offer the very, very best online deal. And so I actually asked John whether or not he would give me access to the platform, because we were in pre-launch. The platform's not public yet, but I wanted to go in and do some testing and do some looking around and see, could we really be offering this sort of discount? Now, you might be thinking, well, tourism and travel right now is a bit irrelevant because nobody's going anywhere. But ladies and gentlemen, the virus, as bad as it is temporary. It will pass. We will come through it together. And as we work together and we stay strong together. And when we do, people are going to start traveling again, locally, nationally, and even internationally. But I think they're going to do it with a different mindset, because they're going to know that the tourism industry has suffered, and they're going to look for the best possible deals they can possibly find with the highest possible quality of service. And that's why at ASCIRA, you could save up to 70% on your professional and your personal travel needs. Plus, we have our own exclusive VIP concierge service, because we need to give top service when we're dealing with our customers and our members. And you can enjoy loyalty reward points, which means you could ultimately end up for traveling more or traveling for free. So I just want to share a couple of examples with you all. This is a Hilton hotel in Dallas, Texas. Now, I've stayed there, so I know this hotel very, very well. And I checked all over the internet, and I put in the dates, the 4th and the 9th through to the 11th and 9th. Husband and wife sharing a room, breakfast included. Best prices I could find online was Booking.com, $2,300. Expedia, $2,300, and Trivago was $2,325. Now, they all claim to give the best price, but we can see the price spread there is quite slim. I then put the same dates, everything exactly the same, even the room choice, into the ASCIRA platform, and it was $993, which is an enormous saving of 57%. Plus, if I'd have gone ahead and booked it, I'd have received 1,161 reward points. Let's look at another little example. La Palace in Casablanca, Morocco. Now, I've not stayed there. I'd like to. It's on my bucket list. The 4th of the 9th to the 11th and 9th, Booking.com, 1,080. Expedia, 1,080. Trivago, 1,125. Put in ASCIRA's platform, $572, ladies and gentlemen. Everything else is the same. Same hotel, same date, same room, breakfast included. A saving of 47%. Plus, I would have received 1,033 reward points. And then our last one, Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas, great hotel. And we've done this hundreds of times. I'm just showing you a couple of examples. Same dates, Booking.com 1724, Expedia 1704, Trivago 1704, ASCIRA 1,093, a saving of 36%. Plus, we would have received 1,206 reward points. Now you can understand why my complete mindset to travel changed. Because if we just look at this as entrepreneurs, everybody we know, our friends, our families, our associates, our loved ones, why wouldn't they want to book their personal and business travel needs through the ASCIRA platform and make these sort of savings? Of course they would, because they're going to get a great saving and they're going to be treated properly and get great customer service. So with our academy, where we can help people personally and professionally to develop with the very best content and exclusive content that's available in the world, and our travel platform, we have a dynamic system of product that is needed in the market today. There's a gap in the market. We fulfill the market with a great service at a great price. Our last product, which will only be in selected markets, and you'll need to speak to your mentor to find out whether your market will actually be included in this, is coffee. Now, I'd never considered coffee until I met John. I don't drink the stuff, but my family do. Everybody I know seems to drink coffee. And I did a bit of research and found out that coffee was the second most traded product in the world after oil. And that absolutely blew me away. And I was speaking to John, and John said to me, Andy, you need to look at it like an entrepreneur. Imagine a world where every time you drink a cup of coffee, or someone you know does, you get paid. So suddenly I'm very excited about coffee, because John understands coffee. He's sold over $1 billion worth of coffee, and it's great. It helps burn fat, improve energy levels, essential nutrients, improves your physical performance, source of antioxidants, it boosts your metabolism. But look at it as an entrepreneur. We have an academy to help develop people. We have a travel platform to give them the best service at the best possible price. And in some markets, we will have the ASCIRA coffee product, which will enable them to get all of these benefits of a great product that's responsibly sourced at a great, great price. So as an entrepreneur, I'm sure you know, we look to do three things: find a gap in the market and fulfill it, supply the best products at the best price, and also be profitable so that everybody involved can actually make an income and a financial future out of it. So let's look at that part of it, the opportunity. What is the opportunity that ASCIRA offers you today? Well, it is really truly unique because John and the company understand it's very important in this day and age, as in any age, for all of us to have multiple sources of income. It's very dangerous to have just one, because there's a lot of people, 3.5 million people in the UK have found out in the last 2 months, one household income is dangerous because if you lose it, you're in trouble. Here at ASCIRA, we have 9 ways that we can actually earn an income. And it's going to depend what your dreams, plans, and goals are, of which of these are going to be attractive. It could be all of them, it could be one of them. And what I'm going to do now is just take you through them all individually, very, very quickly, to give you a bird's eye view. If you're new on the call, then you will need to get back to the person that invited you on, and they will go in much greater detail with you on each of these. Now, the first one is what we call a personal retail bonus. Now, this represents 20%. You can earn the difference between the wholesale and the retail price, which is 20%, when you share the products, the opportunities, and success stories with your friends, family, loved ones, and associates. You can use this power of social media and videos and connect with people and follow up and help introduce them to our social lifestyle community. This is an essential part of the business, because obviously a business needs products to be sold to generate revenue, which generates profits, etc., etc. And this could be enough for some people. They would just like to have a retail business with ASCIRA. The second income is what we call a personal wholesale bonus. And this is 15%. And this is paid to you as a bonus every time you personally enroll a new independent associate to our community. And they purchase one of our wholesale prepaid promotional packs. So you could introduce 3, you could introduce 300. Again, it's going to be down to what are you personally looking to achieve within our community. But there's no limits of how many people you can introduce to the community. Number 3 is our personal team bonus. Now, this actually represents a total of 35%, but that is spread out over 12 levels within the community. And the commission is generated from the purchase of any of our prepaid promotional packs that are available to members joining the community. Now, we actually, as a company, have what we call a 3x3 structure. So if you look at the lady on the right-hand side of the screen there, you'll see that there's 3 people connected directly to her. And then under each of those, there's 3. And then under each of those, there's B3, and et cetera, et cetera. So it goes 3, 9, 27, down a total of 12 levels, a total of 35% over those 12 levels. We then have income number 4, our placement volume bonus. This works in exactly the same way as number 3, but it's paid to you for independent associates that are actually placed into your community by your mentor and the rest of the team. Now, this is very, very important because this happens and it generates income. It's the same 35% over the same 12 levels, but you shouldn't expect it and you shouldn't rely on it, because as we each individually build our communities, that's part of a larger community. So it can happen. It's 35% and it's over those same 12 levels. Income number 5 is our monthly subscription bonus. And now here's the first time you can experience the benefits of something that entrepreneurs call residual income. And residual income is a bit like you writing a book. The book gets put on the shelves, and every time it's sold, you earn a small commission. It's exactly the same as that, but in this instance, you're not writing a book. Every month when one of the independent associates in your community are on a subscription, it could be for coffee, it could be for travel and tourism, it could be for the academy, then you will earn 35% over those same 12 levels. Income number 6, which is my personal favorite, is the matching bonus. Now here you can actually earn up to 50% in matching bonuses to a maximum of 3 generations deep from yourself. Now let me explain how this works. And we're going to look at the right-hand side of the actual chart you can see there, where you can see 30, 10, and 10. I want to explain how it works, and then I'll talk about that chart. So you introduced me to the ASCIRA community, and I start building my team, and I start generating sales and all the other stuff that goes along with it. And I earn, let's say, $1,000 this week. Then you will receive 30%, which is $300. Now, that doesn't come from Andy, that comes from the company. This really is a training and a mentoring bonus, because without your help, I could be successful, but I'm going to be more successful if you help and support me, mentor me, and encourage me and do all those things. Now, I go ahead and introduce, say, me here, my business partner, and me here starts building his community, sales start to get generated, consumers start coming in and buying products, and then what happens is he earns $1,000 in a week. Now, in that instance, I would earn 300 and you would earn 100 because he's on generation 2. And then me here introduces Hugh Paul. Hugh Paul goes out and he really goes away with the business very, very fast. He has, say, I don't know, 10,000 in a week. Then me here would earn 3,000. I would earn 1,000 and you would earn 1,000. So it's 3 generations deep, and it's on the income of the people in your community that you're working with and helping. Now, there is a qualification to this. So if we look at the chart now, what you'll see is that for a 10% matching bonus on generation 1, you would need to have 199 PV. If you want to be on the next column along, you need 499 PV or be qualified at the bronze level. And we'll look at that in a moment. But that would give you 20% on all your personally introduced independent associates and 10% on the people they introduce. We move along one more column, 1,199 PV or qualified as a silver associate. You now get 30% on generation 1, 10% on generation 2, and 5% on generation 3. And then ultimately, and the place that I'd encourage each and every one of you to be at, is in the last column on the right-hand side. 1,999 PV or qualified as a gold or above within our rank structure. You now get 30% on generation 1, 10% on generation 2, and 10% on generation 3. I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that this already is a significant part of all of the people that are already in the community and are building the community. This is a significant part of their daily income. So when you look at the compensation plan properly and you read through it all, don't skip number 6. Read it in detail and understand it. Now that leads us to income number 7, our rank advancement. Now, any professional company will have a clear structure or pathway to enable its employees and everybody associated with it, its independent associates, to be able to develop their career, develop their profession. And that's why John and the company has designed what you see on the screen here. And we actually have in total 15 steps, if you like, or 15 ranks that you can progress through. Now, we all start at exactly the same place as an independent associate when we join the community. Then we start to develop our community and we develop our customer base that generates sales, which generates revenue and points, and you'll start to move up through the ranks. First, you'll get to bronze, and at bronze, you'll receive a one-time bonus from the company of $250. And then you carry on developing, building, and helping people. You'll get to diamond, and then you would receive a $10,000 bonus. And ultimately, you go all the way to the top to Royal Ambassador. And you get to Royal Ambassador, you're going to get a $1 million bonus. Now, if you add all of these together, they actually come to $2 million plus a few more, okay? But I want you to look at it this way. See, not everybody that works in the ASCIRA community can actually do it full-time because they've got businesses and other professions and things like that to do. So let's say that you could only do this part-time, maybe, I don't know, an hour a day, 5 days a week. And let's say it took, what, 5 years to get to Royal Ambassador? If we took $2 million and we divided that over 5 years, and then we divide it by 12 months, your mean average monthly income just through the rank advancement bonus is more than the average person in the United Kingdom earns in a year, ladies and gentlemen. So this is on top of, and in addition to, the other 6 incomes that we just briefly looked at. This proves that ASCIRA really is the right business as a social lifestyle community for you to be able to help other people to get what they want, and then you will be rewarded. And that really is the philosophy that we look at. Income number 8 is a lifestyle bonus. Now, this means that let's say you go diamond, and the following month you go diamond, and the following month you stay at diamond, and you stay at diamond, and you just stay at diamond, and every month you requalify as a diamond. Well, you're obviously not going to get $10,000 every single month. It's a one-time bonus for when you've gone diamond and then qualified the following month. But what the company will do is give you a lifestyle bonus. Now, this is very, very exciting because this means that every month that you qualify at the rank of silver or above, you will receive a guaranteed payment of anything from $300 to $10,000 a month. This helps you to plan for purchasing new cars, dream holidays, maybe a house, going out buying more clothes, whatever it is that you want to do with it. But this is a very, very powerful payment. So it rewards you for solidifying and maintaining your rank status. And that's good because that creates an income to you and also a guaranteed income to the company. Lastly, we have our global diamond bonus pool, income number 9. This is 3%, but this is 3% of the worldwide social lifestyle community. So not just you and your community, the entire community. Now, let's just think about this. If John is right, and I know he's right, and we build this brand to 1 billion people, and they're all in that community, you have the potential to be in a pool where you're sharing 3% of the revenues of that 1 billion people in the community. It's almost impossible for us to work out the maths on that. All you need to do to be in the diamond global bonus pool is reach the rank of diamond or above and maintain your rank. And then what the company does is take 3% of its worldwide sales, places it in a pool, divides it equally by each of the diamonds and above in the pool, and then it is paid out on a quarterly basis. This should be for each and every one of us, one of our first business goals to reach the rank of diamond. And later today, you're going to hear from people who have actually done that and are now already in the world of being able to benefit from this amazing compensation plan. 9 ways to get paid, ladies and gentlemen. The company also recognized peak performance with regional leadership retreats, Diamond Summit retreats, and the President's $1 Million Club. Why pay to travel the world when you can travel the world for free? And even better than that, travel the world with like-minded, positive entrepreneurs from our own community so that you can brainstorm, you can learn, you can have great fun hanging around with people who do exactly what you do each and every day. Now, during soft launch, because we're currently in pre-launch, and on Sunday at midnight, we go into our soft launch phase, we have 4 packs that are actually available to you. So for everybody who's online now, I can see a few are on triangles, guys. So whatever you're doing, look back at the screen because you need to see this because you need to understand where we go from Monday. We have an associate pack, a premium pack, and a superior pack. Now, these are prepaid promotional packs. What does that mean? Well, prepaid means you're prepaying for access to, in the associate case, 2 months ASCIRA Smart Travel Portal access and 2 months ASCIRA Academy access. That is $199. That will generate you 199 PV. The actual value of that pack, though, is $396. So you have an immediate saving when you purchase the associate pack. The premium pack in the middle is 4 months access to the Smart Travel Portal, 4 months access to the ASCIRA Academy. It's only $499. You will receive 499 PV, and the value of that pack is $792. And then lastly on this screen, we have the superior pack, which is 8 months access to Smart Travel, 8 months access to the ASCIRA Academy. It's only $1,199. You get 1,199 PV, and the value of that pack is $1,584. So we have a pack for every need, want, desire, and budget. What pack's going to be right for you, ladies and gentlemen? You're going to need to speak to your mentor, the person that invited you onto this webinar, and you'll be able to talk it through with them. During soft launch, we also have a very exclusive offering of a prepaid promotional pack for our Founders Club. Now, the Founders Club pack is something very, very unique. It's what I personally took, and many of the team have taken. And leaders all over the world that are building great communities have taken these packs. You get a Founders Club pin, so you'll be always known as a founder of the company. You'll be highlighted on the corporate Facebook page. You get a lifetime priority access to all company events as a VIP for free. You also get a guest pass for those events, so you can bring your spouse, your loved ones, or an up-and-coming leader or whatever with you. You get priority access to our customer service department. You have invitation to rank qualified training events. You get 18 months access to the ASCIRA Academy. 12 months access to the ASCIRA Smart Travel Portal, and you get 1 year of your virtual management system. All of that for only $4,999. And there's a lot of other benefits as well, but we don't have time today to go through all of those. You can get that information from the person that invited you onto the call. This generates you 4,999 PV. Now, I do have to give a warning, ladies and gentlemen, there's only 1,000 of these being created. When they're gone, they're gone. John has assured everybody in the community that he's not generating any more of these. It is 1,000. It is a one-time opportunity, and it gives you something truly unique as regards to your positioning in the community and helps you as you're developing that community. So let's quickly summarize with the facts. We have a world-class owner and visionary in John Sachtouras, a gentleman who doesn't just talk about success, he is a success, and he's run many successful business ventures over the years, and now he's turned his attention to creating the world's very first social lifestyle community. Millions invested in infrastructure before a single pre-launch package was sold. Company is actually registered in Singapore. We have state-of-the-art TV and film studio in the heart of Dubai. We have digital, virtual, and physical products, so we're attractive to all demographics. We have daily commission payouts once the 14 days cooling off period has elapsed. So again, a professional company will always give a customer the right to change their mind. So they buy something, 14 days later, you can then withdraw your commission. Dream vacation trips, and we're soft launching from the 1st of June to the 30th of September. This is a unique opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, and the timing is perfect. Please keep in mind what Warren Buffett said. The key to success.
Wow, Andy, thank you so much for that presentation. Thank you so much for presenting the ASCIRA business. And for the first time, the whole world has seen the new packs coming in just a couple of days with the advent of soft launch. I always love hearing Andy present the business. He gets it, he understands how it fits together, and he presents it in such a clear and simple way. It's step by step by step, and every single time it makes perfect sense. So thank you very much indeed, Andy, and we'll be hearing more from Andy later on in the webinar. The next speaker I'd like to introduce is very, very special indeed.